This is video of my father receiving a Montana Newspaper Association award.
Dick married Marjorie Johnston in 1953, and she quickly became proficient in all phases of the printing and publishing business and a full partner for the next 22 years. Dick and Marge quickly added 4 more printers' devils to the family. And Dick put the word devils in there, I didn't forget. Roseanne, twins Rebecca, and Robert, and Carol. They all had an important part in making the Courier a success for many years. At the peak, they had around 1,500 subscribers covering rural Cascade County and northeastern Lewis and Clark County, utilizing 8 to 10 rural correspondents. The family also developed a sizable commercial printing business over the years that produced a large part of the income. Dick said the number one priority, though, was promoting the community in a positive way. Dick and Marge sold the Courier to James Reddig on August 15, 1975. After retirement, the Bergers traveled the world extensively, visiting such countries as Africa, South America, and the Orient, and spent the winters RVing in the southwestern United States. Marge passed away on September 14, 1985, shortly after returning from a tour of China. Dick married Jackie Tubson Canfield 20 years ago, and they also traveled extensively around the world. Altogether, Dick said he's been to 42 countries. Dick and Jackie spend the winters now in Yuma, Arizona, and their summers in Cascade, Montana. At this time, I'd like to invite any family members who may have a story to tell about Dick, or an anecdote they'd like to share. Does anybody have anything?
I just could share. I don't remember much. I was 11 when my mom and dad retired from the newspaper, but the one thing I remember doing for them is carrying the pigs. Does anybody know what pigs are? The old, and taking that to the linotype for them, and helping Dad fold programs. He had a folding press for the newspaper, but not the programs. But I don't have any other real memories coming home from school and having them right at home all the time. It was nice, because it was in our house.
Was that you who mentioned something about an oven?
Not.
Oh, okay. Who was that?
They probably put me in the oven.
Okay, in addition to publishing the Courier, Dad had many other print jobs. I remember one time he was printing posters for the motorcycle hill climb. There was a very short turnaround time, so he put the posters in the kitchen oven to dry, and they caught on fire. And then the cat walked through the inkwell, and then all over the pages of the sports program. So thanks, Greg. If there are no other
Oh, wait.
No, okay.
Well, I'm the oldest one. In fact, Dad probably never believed he'd live long enough to see his oldest child turn 60, which will happen next year. But besides working on the newspaper, which all of us did, from pouring pigs and moving them to the folder, the press, the job press, and everything else, the one thing that he always did, and I think we'll all agree, is as a family, when the newspaper was done and the printing was done, we were all together, and I don't think we missed a weekend, either going camping on the Dearborn, Hound Creek, Elk Creek, Middle Creek, or going to Holter. And so not only did he have the business side, but the family side of it was never missed either. So.
Yeah, thank you. Are there any more comments? If not, I'm very proud and I'm very honored to announce that Richard C. Dick Berger is one of the 2007 Master Editor Publisher Award recipients. Dick, would you like to come up?
This is an admonition. You know, my father and my English teacher would turn over in their graves and read some of the present newspapers. I never heard of a car driving itself down the street. After all, the sentence construction of the is pretty stinky. Just this morning, I read the newspaper, and a lady in a nursing home, and her son went to visit her, and the wording of the sentence had her 3 grandchildren living in the nursing home with her. Well, it takes a pretty bit of imagination. So anyway, I kind of admonish you all to kind of clean up your act. I want to thank Greg, too. I really want to thank Greg, because after I sold the newspaper, I felt kind of empty. Just about to the bottom of this was just about down to the mimeograph sheet. And when Greg bought it, he dug it out by the roots and put it back into a really nice newspaper. And it's still being published now. It's going on its 100th year.
Wow.
I'm glad I turned the volume off.
Congratulations.